I went to Walmart today and I got this Thomas. Now, I already do own this Thomas. Let me get it. It's right behind me here. This stuff. Okay, yeah. I already own this Thomas. You've seen it in a few of my videos. But this Thomas here is the 80th anniversary one in particular. And this one I'm keeping in the box because to remember about the 80th anniversary and the last time we had peak merch before 2026, before the new show. And this is basically the last time we'll probably ever see good looking Thomas again. You know, Thomas actually looks like Thomas instead of a botched makeup job. You know, like something like this and this, you know, these two, they still are Thomas. This one's the model series, this one's classic series. It's not, this isn't like the new one where it's like a Frankenstein, you know, it's not like this one will actually be good looking still, so. But I'm keeping this one in the box, and because it has the 80th logos on it. And I thought, oh, you know, yeah, this is probably the only one that I have like this that still has the 80th logos on it. I have a new unboxed Percy from the 80th as well. I want to open this just to have the mail car and the brake van, but then I'm like, you know what? No, because it still has the 80th logo on it, and I don't want to bust it open in the future. And I was like, okay, then that's definitely the last one where I have the 80th logo on it. It can't just be, there just can't be another one with the 80th. I have James. So I have James, Thomas, and Percy. James is whooped, and Percy and Thomas. So, you know, I have three of the 80th anniversaries in the box. Obviously, James is still out of it. James is out of his box, but we also have Thomas here. You know, I don't need this light on. We still have Thomas here, and you know, this fan is running, so that's what you're hearing. But yeah, Thomas right there. But yeah, go to your local Walmart if you still can and find the 80th stuff, because they will still be there will still be some 80th anniversary items left. As you can clearly see from here, as I have Thomas and Percy. Well, Percy was when he was released, and there was like 1,000 Thomases, and this was the only one with the 80th logo on it still, so I got it. So that's basically what this video is about, just showing off that I have a new unboxed 80th anniversary Thomas and Percy that I'm keeping in box, so that way I can remember the 80th anniversary and not remember the new trash show that's coming out. Because the new show coming out is definitely not going to be as good as the original once was, or the original stuff. Because even though Big World Big Adventures is trash, it's definitely a whole lot better than what the new show is going to be like. Even though the new show hasn't even come out yet, and I don't like it. But, you know, we'll see. Wow, the light on this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that other Thomas I showed you that was in the box, this isn't mine. I've only done a few modifications to this, of course, but this right here, I made a YouTube short about this. Rotten milk. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like rotten milk. So, I wish I'd gotten that Thomas, because this Thomas looks ouch. But that's a China Thomas too. Obviously that's a China Thomas because the new Thomases from Vietnam do not have the 80th logo on it because they're the second wave. I think the first wave Thomases have the 80th logo, but the second wave Thomases from Vietnam do not. So, yeah, not a review on the 80th Thomas, just showing I have a new unboxed 80th anniversary Thomas.